Good evening. We are waiting for others to join. We'll start the session in some time. Okay, so I guess now we are going to start the session in few minutes. I can see the number of participants are quite less, so we are waiting for others to join. Maybe in next 2 minutes or 3 minutes, we are going to start. So our agenda would be very clear. We are going to make the use of make.com and automate things. So all those who are willing to do it together with me. please hit the make.com. And if you don't have an account, please log in the account. And we are going to start in next 2 to 3 minutes. We'll automate things. You can go with get started for free and I'll be doing login. I'll continue with my Google account. Yep. And here I am in make.com. From here, we'll continue. You should see 1,000 credits and you should not see 15 days left and anything like that. And that's fine. So just come till here. If anyone is having any doubts, you can put it in the chat box. And then in next 2 to 3 minutes, we are going to start from here. So now we are going to build scenarios on the basis of this. I believe, have we done this before? Can I get some replies on chat? Have we done any scenario before? Have we done any scenario before on Make? Like there are two platforms, Make and N10. So I believe on N10 we did something. I'm pretty sure. But have we done anything on this is N10? This we have used, we have done something for sure. But have we used Make before? Yes. What we do? What did we do? Sai sir? I guess there was an email update. Exactly. Yeah. Fine. Google form email address. Good. Fair enough. So today we'll be doing RSS latest news feeds. What this scenario will do is, let me open Word and show you. Okay. So basically what happens here is, we will have a RSS live feed that will give us the trending news, whatever is trending, that will give to our AI, and AI will extract headline, then it will give the date on Gmail and update spreadsheet. Google spreadsheet, it will update. So it's going to be a 4-part. First, news, whatever is trending, we'll see that. Second, AI, that will extract the headlines only from the entire news article. Third, email. And fourth, spreadsheet. This is the scenario that we are going to use or create. Is the scenario clear? What are we going to do? Fine. So now let's try to do it. I guess Mallappa sir, you are the only one doing it practically, but it's okay. If someone is also doing it, it's more than sufficient. So here we come on the make, and then here I go to scenarios. You also click on scenario. I have already one scenario made for your example. And of course, I'll run this and then we'll make one more same. So integrating RSS, Google, Gemini, Gmail, everything it's showing. So here what happens is, when you double click here, you get run once. So now let me show you. Let me just see my Google sheet. Okay, it's AISSMS demo. So let me show it to you, AISSMS demo. Here I come, and in my sheets, AISSMS demo. Fine. So I just have this title here. So until Pune weather, it was there until line number 7. And let me show you my Gmail as well. So see, I don't have any email after 251. So now if I do, can I keep it? Run once. So if I do run once here, see from here, the data is flowing here to Google Gemini. From Gemini, it's going to Gmail, and from Gmail, it's going to Sheets. So now if I do a refresh to my Gmail, see, I get my agent. I'm testing AI agent, agentic AI. And then here you see, Swastika Chikara is the news that we are getting. So let me show you another scenario, maybe. Now we'll get the news as well. That one was not giving us news. I'll keep this one on for every 15 minutes. And from which sheet I'm getting this data? This sheet is my blog's idea. So now if I do run once and I'm turning it on, scenario was okay, fine. It says that scenario is running. Okay. Sure. Okay, so we have a guest speaker with us, and they are going to be there. So for the next 15 minutes, it's your session, ma'am. Please go ahead.
Thank you very much, Mr. Moin.
Yeah, ma'am. Please
Uh,
continue.
can I just present my screen? Thank you. A very good afternoon to all the faculties, HOD, principal, and directors who have joined in for today's session. I believe the session is seeming to be very interesting with our industry expert, Mr. Mohin. So today I have joined in to give a quick little talk on the student placement nomination drive. So let me give you a quick walk on it. For all your queries, we should be able to take it towards the end. And we have a Google form as well where you can fill in your queries and our team will be answering your queries. So let me get started. So what is student placement drive, placement nomination drive? So we get to see that there are students in your colleges who are missing out greatly on the placements. I believe I am audible to one and all. Could I just please get a thumbs up or something so that I can continue? All right. Thank you. Thank you so much. So here, what we would want or what XLR would primarily would want to connect is to identify few students from your college who are of high potential and who definitely require placement support. So here at XLR, we are here to direct them, guide them on how they can crack the job interviews, and also we support them on their placement. So the core objective here is to help your students whom you think that they are highly potential and schedule or shortlist them for the job interviews with our top tier companies, wherein we have 5,000 plus placement partners, and provide them with the placement opportunities, wherein where the freshers would get from 4 to 9 LPA opportunities, 9 lakh per annum. And this would definitely support each one of us to support the students to strengthen their industry and academia bridge and rewarding them with high job opportunities. For which, here, all that you will have to do as a faculty or an HOD is identify the good performing students in their academics, find out who are really good on their strong communication skill, the learning attitude, and who are exceptionally good in their foundational technical aptitude. If you think that maybe they have a lack in their communication skill, or they are good in their communication but they lack in their foundational technical aptitude, no worries. Here, XLR is there to support them, wherein we will give them a special training on their that is training to help them on the quantitative aptitude or logical reasoning or verbal ability to strengthen these areas, whether it is technical or non-technical, and get them shortlisted for the placement opportunities. So as a first step from your end, we would request you to nominate the high potential students and let us know through the Google form, which I would be able to share it to you towards the end. So what benefits will a student of your college will have through this? Firstly is they get identified by you know them better, and you lead them to XLR, wherein we support them with the direct interview opportunities. And these will be through our 5,000 plus placement partners. And the offers, the potential job offers which they would get is from the top tier companies, which would offer them as a fresher package, which would start from 4 to 9 LPA. During this journey, if you think or they also find out that there are some areas of improvement, XLR is here to support them on their validation. It could be on a short assessment which XLR would give and validate them from the resume building to help them in cracking the job interview. In addition to it, we have a lot of self-paced learning modules which are there to support them on the campus recruitment training. We also have industry expert who would be connecting with them to improve their technical and non-technical skills. So thereby they prepare themselves for the job interviews. Then how is the selection flow or the interview flow for them? Initially, it would start with a shortlisting by the or nominated by the faculties or the HODs or the colleges, and they hand over the list of students to XLR. XLR will conduct a initial screening based on their skill and role fit. The shortlisted students will get moved to the interview preparation, wherein they would find the list of preparation resources, industry experts connecting them to groom them on their technical and non-technical, and following it would have the calls or mails from the partner companies where they would conduct interviews on technical and HR routes. As this is happening, they would also get to see on a real time how is their performance through a tool, that is an XLR tool. And there would be timely feedbacks about your student, the student whom you had nominated, about their performances, how they are doing, what is the interview phase they are in. All of these will be notified to the respective faculty or to the college. So these are the areas where XLR is going to support. As I told you, firstly, it would be a pre-interview training, an assessment test with a role-specific preparation, which would be done for every individual who is getting nominated by the college. Following this, every resume of the student would be reviewed, analyzed, and also the learners or the candidate will be highlighted, or they would be given guidelines on what kind of projects has to be put forth in their resume. So by doing this, they get the screening process becomes even more easier. And then there will be assessments which will be done by XLR. Again, there would be technical and non-technical assessments, mock interviews done by XLR, and the shortlisted students will meet the partner recruiters. Partner recruiters will give us the schedule timing, the rules or the guidelines for on which they'll have to prepare for the interview, and accordingly the shortlisted students will get prepared. Once after the preparation, they would start attending the job interviews, and the respective feedback will be shared to the candidate and as well to the college. So why this? Why is XLR doing it? Because this is a CSR, it's an XLR CSR commitment for student employment and skilling. So all that support which we require from the college or from an every individual faculty is to nominate the top performing or the student whom you think that yes, he or she has a high potential. For this, you will have to use the QR code which is shown in the screen to the right of your screen and scan the QR code, fill in the high potential student name, and we would be connecting with every individual of your college student and guide them for the placement. If not the QR code, you can also use the given email ID, that is fdp.placements@xlr.com, and this is purely your nomination to support a student to help him crack the job interview and also get him placed. So if you have any questions related to it, you can also drop in the same Google form, which is like to the right side where you will have to scan the QR code, and our team will get connected with you as well to give your answers. So I believe this information is necessary to support a student who is studying in your college, where XLR takes the opportunity or takes the lead to help you out or your student to get him reach his dream job. So if any faculty has any queries, please drop in your messages to the Google form or to the mail ID which I have given. I'll hold the screen for a few more minutes. Those who have also used their mobile to join in and unable to fill in the Google form, maybe can make a note of the QR code or make a note of, I would request Sushmita to ping in the link for the same QR code so that they can copy it and use it later for giving the nominations.
Yes, ma'am. The link is shared in chat.
Thank you, Sushmita. So without any further delay, I would request the faculties or the HOD principal who have joined in for today's session to identify and nominate your best students, which will help them to get them through the placements and also allow them to build their or strengthen their technical and non-technical background so that they would be easily, even more easily, be able to crack the job interviews. So that's it for now. Thank you all. Thank you, Mr. Moin, and over to you.
Thank you, ma'am. So now let's continue with the session. And I believe we were at make.com. So we had a scenario here and I've kept it on for every 15 minutes. And here you can see in the inbox, it says operation. Okay, this week for students, it's showing swastik, chikara, whatever it is there. That's the trending news. Every 15 minutes, this one will be working only. So if I keep this on, every 15 minutes, it will be working only. I don't need to do automation now. It will be automatically triggered every 15 minutes. And now if I check again, if there is any more news, okay, it says you are reaching your limits, that is fine. But every 15 minutes, it will get updated. And on which sheet will this one go? This one is different sheet. You can see it's AISSMS demo. And here maybe I have a sheet called blogs idea. Yeah, it's my blogs idea. So here if I come and show you that sheet, it should have a, yeah, my blogs idea. So see here it's updating and it's showing the trending URL as well. If I copy the URL and paste it here, because I've configured it in the email like that. So see, swastik, chikara, whatever it is there, it's trending in the Google. So what is RSS first? Let's see. I am not into politics and all something. RSS feed meaning. So real time, it's really simple syndication. So you get contents automatically in XML format. In the podcast also it is used. An RSS feed, really simple syndication, is a standard XML text that allows you to automatically receive update and from website, blogs, and news operation in one central location. Okay. So this is what RSS. Instead of visiting multiple sites, you subscribe to their feeds via feed reader to see news, articles, summaries, or podcast episodes in real time. Okay. So hope the meaning of RSS is quite clear now. Anyone any doubts in RSS? What is RSS? Really simple syndication. It's a XML format wherein you get all the updates from the website in blog format in one central location. So that's RSS, really simple syndication. So now let's come here and build this one from scratch. Okay, it says that you are reaching your operation limits. Okay, because I have been used, okay, I've used 75% of my resources. And what does that mean is, if I show you my scenarios, okay, I'll show you. So my 75% means almost more than, I get 1000 credits per month free. So I have surely used that, maybe around 700 plus. So let me just go to the home page make.com, because after 1000 usage, you get chargeable amount. So until 1000 per month, it's free, and will get refilled after every month. So see, my 252 are left credits out of 1000. And this chart helps you track what is the usage and all. Every request you send uses one token or one credit. So you come to your, everybody please hit make.com. If you want to learn it from scratch, go to make.com. And in the make.com, you'll see a dashboard like this. Go to scenarios, or maybe here you can do a create scenario. Here you have a button called create scenario. And you should see an interface like this. Is this visible? So now here you come and click on the plus button here and go for RSS. So see, it says watch new RSS feed items. Go with the top one. Watch RSS feed items. So then you should see 2 here, means it's asking for a URL and maximum number of returned items. Is anyone doing? Is anyone doing this practically? Okay, fine. Okay. So fine. Then we come here and search for Google Trends. Maybe in the Google only, I can search for Google Trends. See Google Trends, whatever is trending in the Google. So we get trends.google.com, the first website. Here, whatever is trending in India, that we can see. Right. So now click on trending now. And here it's showing gold rate and whatever is trending. Country you can select, timing you can select, categories, relevance, all trends. So you do export here and go to RSS feed. So now this is an XML, JSON, Toon, they are all the results that we get for programming. Like they are all used for transportation of data. Like you have XML format, you have JSON format, YAML format. YAML stands for yet another markup language. So you get a title, what is the description and link. So every time here you see these items are there. Swastik Chikara. And then of course you'll have some other items as well. Title is 2025. And then some more things are there. So we are just to see Israel-Iran war situation. This is the title. Iran war, life, Tehran threatens to many. We all are aware what is happening. Like supplementary voter list 2026. So any trending topic that is trending, you will get it here. So we copy the link from here, Control C copy, and then we come to our integration here, and we copy the paste the link here. So from there we are going to get the data from this URL. And maximum return items, always keep more than one. Maybe I'll keep 5. The reason being, if there is nothing trending, your workflow will not work properly. If there's nothing trending, it will work, but it will not send you any email. So save it, and then it will ask you from which point do you want to start all RSS feed items. If you do select the first RSS feed, it will select the only top one. If you want to select, we can select the date also, but then I'm doing all RSS feed. From anywhere you give me, but just give me the data so that I come to know it's working, right? So if I do a right click and if I do just run this module, it says the scenario is created and one operation, one credit use. Initially we saw some credits, correct? So one credit is used, and see, it's showing me swastik chitkara. This is from the top. If you want, you can change the parameters and again see the different scenarios. To change the parameters, are you seeing response something like this? Are you also seeing same? We are just running one module, the first module. So it's working fine. So now if you see the same, and of course in this, if you double click here, and then of course if you do save, maybe it will, if you delete it and again do it, it will ask you for parameters from where do you want to start it. Like you can change that also if you want. What I mean to say by that is, again, I'll show you. If I delete this module, and again, if I do a plus here, go to RSS, watch RSS. So we have it here. Again, I'll paste the same URL. You don't need to do it. I'm doing it. Control C copy, Control V paste, and then maybe 5. So the moment you save it, see, if I want to select, I can select from the top item also. Here it will show you again. From which point do you want to start processing data? So I'll tell RSS feed. Fine. So we have it here. So now we are getting the data. Now we need a brain. So that will extract only what we want. We don't want entire raw data. So add another module and we go with the AI maybe. Oh, Google Gemini AI. So it will be a generator response from the provided input. So from here you will get the input and we want to generate a response. Okay. So for that, I'll have to use my API key here and then choose a model. And then maybe in the message, I need to put text and all and a system prompt, that is the brain, like what you need to do and all those things I need to tell the system. So first I'll get an API key. So for that, you need to go to AI.studio and get your API key. API stands for Application Programming Interface. How two application talks to each other. API is the key for that. So for that, you need to come here and click Get API Key. I do have few API keys. If you don't have, you can go for Create API Key. But I'm not really sure if my API keys will work or not because I use them more. So I've copied my API key. And then you come here and do add. It's asking for API key and I have pasted the API key, saved it. And it'll ask for model. Which model? Okay, no thanks, fine. Which model do I need to use? I'll go with 2.5 flashlight. I don't want, or maybe 2.0 flash only. It is a previous version, but then of course we are just getting the news and from that we are extracting the headlines. That's it. So in the message type, It's going to be user. Text. So what all text do you want here? Maybe fine. Description. Saved. And then we need to give a system prompt as well. Enter type or text or type / to search. You have to read the news article and provide subject and heading to the email passed to the email. So you have to read the news article and provide subject and heading to the email ID and update data in Google Sheet. So if I do a save here, if you want, you can write it down and then we'll move ahead. Here go with the user. And then of course, text. And then if you click here, you'll get everything I just copy pasted, or maybe here in the text you can put title as well. That's fine. It's not a very big deal. And then of course, system prompts as wrote a system. And then I'm keeping everything else as it is. Let's try to run this. Okay, maybe if I do a prompt, no, map, no. If I do a save here. So now, if I right click and do run this module. Okay. It says that generate content and data required. One of the field data must have initialized field value. Fine. So this one has used one credit, but it is not running. So let's try to fix that. Whatever is the error. Use title and to read full news item from URL. Let's try to save this one. And then if I try to right click and do run this module. Okay, it's asking for title. URL. Can I map the URL? No, 1 minute. Okay, in that scenario, wait, let me open the pre-done module, which I've already done it, and see the code from there, because here, I guess I'm doing something that I'm not supposed to do. So let it get open. Yeah, fine. So scenarios. So we are on this scenario 23rd March, and this one was done before. So in the Google Gemini, oops, fine. So model is not an issue. We are sending user, okay, fine. Okay, in the message text, we are adding this thing, okay, fine. Okay, let me first copy this one. And it's in 1 minute. I'll give you also. First, let me see, okay. Role user, message type text, and this. System prompt, there is nothing. So here, I'll have to go to role, user, message type text, and maybe paste this entire thing here. And system prompt, there is nothing. I got confused between the two. Close this system prompt. And then, of course, from here you can copy paste things. And let me paste this one exactly as it is in the chat box. You can take it from the chat box and make sure after you select a model, go to role, user, and then message type text here. And then of course it's AI generated only. You can drag and drop value from here also. Save this one. And now if I try to run this module only, and it's saying that map, no, 1 minute. So maybe, okay, for me, the problem is AI. I have used my quota limit, but then here you can see the error is something different. You exceeded your current plan. Please check details for more details. Go here. So I cannot use, but for you, it should work fine. Is it working for you? Okay, I'll delete this module. Again, go with Google Gemini, generate a response. Two point zero flash, user, text, paste the same text and do a save. And if I try to do run this module only, okay, fine. It says title link summary. No, it should not. So is it working for someone? Okay, so here we are telling title link summary. It's asking here for the article. Okay, fine. So from here, we'll go again here and click for Gmail and then send an email. So for Gmail, again, we need to sign in with my Google and I need to give this one permissions. See, it says how many services. It already had access, 5 services. So verifying connection. Right. So email subject. So from my previous data, it's coming here. So this is my sheet 1, this is my sheet 2, this is from RSS feed, this is from my Google Gemini form. So maybe I'll take the subject title here and message body raw HTML, and inside maybe here content, I'll put H1 biggest tag. News update, that would be static and this one would be dynamic. Every time we'll get a news update, but it would be in big heading, and then in the paragraph, I just want to see the summary maybe or description. And then / p tag, close it, enter. Why is it coming I? It should come only just / p. One minute. Right? And then thanks. So this one should be my content. It should show the title also. Save it. Okay. To whom will this go? So I'll write my email ID only. You can write your emails. Save it. For now, we are not updating it on any sheet, but then we'll come here and maybe double click here. Oh, sorry. Here we have run once module. And maybe in my Gmail, instead of subject, I'll tell FDP task. Okay, save it. So that I get FDP task. So if I run this one from here, okay, the operation failed with data must have one initialized field. Okay, so it's starting from here, but it's not going here. If I try to run this module only, okay, title and description, it's not getting. So here, let me come and see. Generate content request part 0, data required one field, data must have initialized value. So there is something wrong with the data. So let me see what is the wrong thing here. If I come to message prompts, message is compulsory. So inside the message, I have item 1. Mhm. Let me see a working instance of. Fine. So now here we have message item role user and then parts. Okay. Message item role we have user. Fine. Inside parts we have message text and message text, and you are an email writer, and then that's it. After this we don't have system instructions, nothing. So there's nothing here. So after this, item 2 should not be there here. Remove it. Add items also not needed. So let's save it. And then let's try to run this module again. Run this module only, okay. So I guess this is API error. Let me check it. I'm pretty sure it's API error because I've used my API a lot. So it's AWS cloud.ai. So it says that try Gemini 1.0 Pro or 1.5 Flash. So let me change the model and see, because my API has reached the limit. That's the problem. Save it. You can see from here the data has flown here, and from here the data has flown here. I've changed the API. So now what was the this one here? Subject FDP task. Fine. And I wanted news update. Fine. So FDP task, and let's go to Gmail and inbox and the FDP task here you can see. So Divya Bhaskar, news update. Thanks, it's telling. So Divya Bhaskar, what is Divya Bhaskar? Now let's go to trending here and then export RSS feed. And then if I do a refresh here, yeah, here you see, we're getting this title from here. For me, it's working. Is it working for you also? If you want, I can repeat it, what I did, how I did. So it's working. So now let's connect the next module. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. Okay, I'll repeat it once again what I did. So see what we did here was, first we come to RSS feed, double click here, those who are not able to do it, and paste this link as it is. This one we get from RSS feed. And change this one to a greater number than 3. 4, 5, 6, 8, 10, whatever is there, you can keep it, not an issue. Save it. And the moment you save it, it's going to ask you for something. And I'll run it for every 15 minutes. Save it. So it's 407. So maybe after every 15 minutes, it will run automatically. But it uses 3 credits all the time. So from here, the data will be going to here into Gemini. If I double click my Gemini, so what I've done in Gemini, I have used my connection, latest flash, role is user, text, and I'm telling you are an email writer for students. Here is a trending article topic, and you need to have title, summary, link, summary, and all those things. Use exactly this format. And for this, read more, you can give a title like link. Then the Gmail I came and I said them it would be my FDP task. It's in H1, and maybe in the paragraph description, we are not getting a description. So maybe here we can come and maybe we can take the URL from here, or I can write here or at one in the JSON one dot link. Because sometimes it targets URL, sometimes it says link. So if I save it here, so these 3 are connected now. If I do it run once, since we are doing testing, I guess it should run. And here, if I come here and show you, yeah. So maybe after 15 minutes, it will run. But then this week for students, this one is also running for 15 minutes. And why it's running? Because here we have one more thing that's coming. And here, if you see, my title here would be this week for students. See, subject here is this week for students. So this is also running. So you should get this one also running. So is it working for everyone? If it's not working, please tell me. We can again go through the issue. We can debug and see what is the error. Or whatever you are getting, you can put it in chat box. Maybe I can find it. And now, after running Gemini AI, I'm getting run this module, only title link summary. Okay, fine. So, Tarannu ma'am, do one thing. You delete your Gemini. And again, do it. Is it possible to paste the screenshot here? Copy paste the screenshot here. Okay, I'll open my Gemini. Here you can see. I've taken module. Make sure first you have done API here. Okay. If you are running only this one, see if I do also run this module only, see it will show this only. So don't run only this module, man. Don't run only this module. This is the error you are getting. Run your entire program. From here, the data will go here and then it will go here. Yeah. Right? Because your data is coming from there, then it's coming here. And then if I do run this module only, here also it's telling me. So what is happening? See, from here the data is going here and from here it is going here. So they are interrelated now. Whatever RSS feed is giving, it's getting absorbed by Gemini. Whatever Gemini is giving, it's absorbed by Google, Gmail. So see, it comes me FDP task, news update or thanks. Here it's showing. So it's telling news update or thanks. And why this has changed? Because I changed my body. If you see, it's not giving me any update here. The reason being, if I show you my integrations here, in my Gmail, see, I did some errors. News update title P URL. So I'll remove this one from here. And I'll just keep news update and I'll get the title from here. From where? Here I'll copy the title from RSS feed and just drag and drop. No need to copy paste. And make sure you're out of the tag. So if I do a save here, news update, fine. So now if I do run this module only, this one runs, choose where to start, fine. It says, okay, select the first RSS feed item. So it will select the top one only. Petrol pump news. See, I'm doing it manually, okay. So now if I say run this module only, okay. So from here, the data is coming here. Okay, we have used one credit. And then if I do run this module only, okay. So this one is running, this one is running, and this one is also running. So you see one here. So now if I go to my Gmail, do a refresh. See, I get news update or thanks. Maybe I did not save that one. So I need to come here and save this one. Save it here. Okay, now saved. Make sure you do it. So now in the email, we'll get the title as well as okay now saved. So make sure you save it, save here. I did not save it last time. Double click here and make sure. So now whatever email we'll get news update. Okay, now saved. Thanks. This thing will also be there in our email. Until now, it was not there. If you see, okay, now saved is not written. News update, there is no news update coming. So now if I do run this module only, right, choose where to start. So I want maybe a specific date. No. RSS feed items. It will ask me from which feed item you want, maybe petrol pump news only. If I do a save here. So from here, the data is going here. If I do run this module only, okay. So this is running. The data is coming here. Yeah, fine. It says one operation done, one credit use. It's successful. You can see the green ticks. And now if I do run this module only, but then this is dependent on here and here. So we see a tick here. And now if I go to my Gmail and do a refresh, yeah. So see now it says news update. Okay, now saved. Thanks. And then why is the news not coming? Let's see. We should get a news as well. Title. So why is that not coming? We need to get some dynamic data as well. So I'll copy this title from here. And maybe not top copy, but then drag and drop. So I'll write H1 here and then news. ISS news feed title and H1. Fine. And then maybe I want a link as well. So this link, I want it in paragraph format. So I'll put a paragraph. And everything will start working. Just a bit of patience, a bit of testing, that's it. So now save this one. Just you need to take from here and paste, like just drag and drop. Save. Again, for better safety, I'm doing save. What I want is I should get these two values also. So now if I try to run this module only, choose from start, select RSS feed items, choose any, I am fine. Or maybe all RSS feed items, whatever you want, save it. And then if I do run this module, okay. So from here, the data is coming in my brain. Yeah, it's successful. And then if I do run this module only, okay. So now still the data has not been here. Why is this happening? Okay, maybe I'll have to check it. Here you can see in the content, we are not getting anything. It's already says that it's successful. FDP task, raw HTML. But I want to get the data also. And maybe for this now, I'll have to go to AI and ask this. Because here, see, it's giving me the details, title and description. Today's update, it was coming. But here it's not coming. And I'll go to Anthropic and I'll ask because it should give me the detail. Just what I'm doing, I'll do it in front of you only. But it says that you can either give me a scenario screenshot or first run and see is it RSS fields are giving you the data or not. So let's see that. So if I come here and to run this module only and all RSS feed. So it should work. But let's see what is the exact error. Let's give this one. Open Gmail module inside field content and delete the current mapping. Click the Gemini module bubble in mapping. So we need to do this one and just give me 2 minutes. I'll be back and I'll be fixing this. So we need to open the Gmail module, click on the content field and delete the current mapping. Fine. So here we come in the Gmail and we need to delete the current mapping. Fine. So we deleted the current mapping and what's telling is expand candidate one content part one text field. Okay, select the text field. So let's give Anthropic this screenshot and see what happens. So we need to first check the RSS module. I guess the field is correct. If I see the trends, Control C copy and paste this one here. Okay, the URL is correct. Fine. Save. Okay. So now, so click the RSS module, check the URL is correct. Click run once and then click the RSS bubble. So if I do it, run this module. It's not asking, it's asking me again and again. So that's the issue. So let's fix this one. This is classic make.com. It's already processed all the items in the feed previously. So it thinks there's nothing new. So where to start, all or from now on? So we'll be doing all only. Right? Click run so again and you should see RSS bubble show multiple items, 5 items. Yeah, of course we know it, but still we'll do it. So here is it that we are going to feed it. Next. What? Fine. So it says that use some other feed. So let's change it to the new feed. This one is Times of India feed. So save it. And here we come and tell. Is this system prompt okay? Of course, it's not okay because we have changed the URL. So the prompt is revised. So I'll go with the revised prompt. Save it. And then for the Gmail, click on the Gmail, go to the content field. Okay. So I clicked on the Gmail. I went to the content field, fair enough. And then from the mapping panel, Google Gemini, candidate one, content part one, text. This gives full answer text Gemini generate. Okay, so we have an attendance sheet, 5 minutes break for attendance, and then we'll continue. Attendance. Fill up the attendance, then we'll continue again. Okay, so now let's try to do. After mapping the Gemini, type a line break and then map, fine. So now Google Gemini AI content part 1 text. Click inside the content field and then from the mapping panel select. So let's go to here we came, and then here we need to do selection. And how do we need to select? Candidate 1 content parts 1 text, fine. Candidates 1 context. So here we come to candidates. And do we have context somewhere here? No, it's not showing. And then context part text. Do we have context? Let's ask this one only, what this one is trying to say. Not happening. So it says I have taken the entire array. Okay, fine. Okay, so it worked that way, fine. Right now it's replace it with RSS title from the mapping one. So how do we do that? So for that we need to come here and do RSS title from the mapping, fine. So we have the title. Yeah, I guess we have the title. Yeah, here. Fine, we have. And maybe here I'll tell update. And here I have this. And context also is done. And result subject. Fine. Also good news. I can see the result already shows a preview. Fine. So this Gemini is actually generating news correctly. You need to map the result instead of content. So the I guess now it's perfect. Mm, is this okay? And I guess it should tell it's okay. Almost, but the content mapping is still not quite right. Subject, perfect. tariff parts, fine. So after mapping result, press enter once and read more. Fine. So here we have result. And where is the result? Fine. After mapping result and also the RSS link at the end. After mapping the result, fine. RSS link at the end is the result. No, I cannot. Yeah, it's result here. Fine. So here it says the result is there. Read more. RSS we already find. So if I come in and tell read more, and if somebody wants to read more, so do we have the URL? Yeah, we do have the URL. So if I do a save here, and now what is the subject here? Update title, fine. So save this one. Okay, only this one is running. So maybe from here I need to do run once so that it runs. It sends data here, and then from here it should go here. So update and read more is coming, but then we are not getting the exact data. That's the problem. So how is it that the previous one is getting us the data, but not this one? CEO West Bengal, this is getting us the data. So maybe here if I show you the today's update H3 title, fine. So in the same way, if I do here, news update. And I guess it should come this way. It should suppose come. So we are getting hard coded, but we are not getting the data. Data is not coming for sure. And where is the result? Okay, from here is the result. From Google Gemini, is it coming? Okay, from here we are getting the result. And from where is this URL coming then? Let's save this one. From all RSS feeds. So if I do run once, so it ran. Let's see now. So now it's coming fine. So it came now. The data is coming very clearly now. So what went wrong and how it went wrong? Let's see. Now it's coming. So this result is there. So instead of the result, maybe if I want something else. So from RSS feed I was picking up, that was wrong. Maybe from RSS feed I can just pick from RSS it's going to here, and from here we are fetching the data. So if I put the subject here, maybe just the text. Okay. And save it. And maybe from here, if I take the text title, I'm not really sure from the RSS feed, I'm taking it directly. So now if I do a save here and try to run it again, so now here, if we see the subject also, yeah, 14 lakh wiped out of things. So even the subject is getting updated. So it's working perfectly fine. Here you can see USS Boxer re-enters, warship, Mumbai Siddhivinayak temple. Yeah, it's perfectly running all right until we don't stop it. Because we have said take all the RSS feeds. So this one is a perfect example. It's running and it's running completely fine now. You take the title from here and the result from here, and then you can have it. So is it working for everyone? This one is perfectly all right working. I did execution 4-stop, of course. That's why it's telling that it's 4-stop. So I don't want to run it every 15 minutes. Save it and just maybe run once. So now here we come, and if I do a refresh here, it should get started. Yeah, see, subject also. Pilot, co-pilot killing Air Canada collision, and this is your entire subject. So is it working for everyone? Yeah, please go through it. So anyone any doubts in this integration? Okay, then we are almost done for the day. Yeah. So please fill up the attendance form. It was really nice.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you so much for your complete 5 days of informative session. Thank you very much. We'll definitely be in touch with you for next STPs or FTPs, sir. Thank you.
Sure, sure. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, ma'am. Bye-bye.
Bye. Yeah, so dear faculty members, as you all know, today is the last day for this particular program. So I request please mark your attendance, and I know you all have a query related to certificate. So the certificate will be issued within 10 to 15 days to your registered mail ID. As informed, if you are eligible for the certificate, like if you secured 60% or above 60% of attendance, then only you will all get the certificate. And this is the faculty development program, so the student won't get the certificate. Only for faculties we will issue the certificate if they are eligible. Okay. And about the recordings and materials, the materials which is already uploaded in LMS, I request please go through the materials in LMS, and also you can view the recordings of all the 5 days. All the 5 day session recordings is available on LMS. And if any query related to your certificate or anything, if you wanted to know, you can just drop a mail to edl@xlr.com. I'm just pinging the mail ID on chat. You can drop a mail. Any other questions or concern? Ma'am, present is not appearing in LMS. No, actually, there is no any like attendance can be marked through LMS. You have to mark your attendance by filling the form, which I am sharing every day. So please click on the form link and mark your attendance. Any other questions? There was attendance done on March as link was not shared. No, sir. Actually, on 16, that is what the Monday, which we have shared the link on both YouTube and Zoom chat as well. Like every day, we have shared the attendance link, and also the meeting link, which we have shared it through a mail. Okay. Any other questions? Okay, I think there is no questions to be addressed. So yeah, as I told, please be waited for 10 to 15 days. You will all get your certificate if you are eligible. Okay, thank you all. Thank you for joining for this faculty development program for 5 days. We'll definitely be in touch for other programs. So we will all get the mails, or we will be telling you about our programs. And also you can visit our website, that is www.xlr.com. You can find this kind of programs. You can enroll, and you can you can register and you can join for our upcoming sessions as well. Okay, thank you all. Thank you for joining. Have a great day. Thank you, everyone.